Can't sleep? Don't toss and turn, and for God's sake, don't reach for your phone. I've got something that's going to sort you out. A lovely cozy bedtime yoga sequence that you can do right here in your bed. And it's going to get you ready for the land of Nod in just 40 winks time. So come, join me. So here we are, in bed. What a lovely place to rest, except for this is how it goes. You put your head on the pillow and suddenly all the thoughts about the things you have to do, the things you didn't do. No. Shh. Let's all slow the whole thing down. This short sequence that we can do right here in bed is going to open up the body a little bit, but most of all just start to calm us down, get the body into restorative mode so that we can find rest and peace, nice sleep. So let's start in a nice comfortable seat. So you can use yourself propped up with cushions and things like that. This is not the time when you're like, my ultimate straight spine. We're gonna just tone it down, soften the edges of everything. So find a comfortable seat that you feel nice in, and let's take left hand to the chest, right hand to the belly. And you can start by closing down the eyes. And the hands here already are bringing your attention to the body, to the breath, away from the noggin. So start to tune into your own inhale and exhale. See if you can fill the hands up with breath. Feel how your body is lifted by the inhale and how it softens as you exhale. So we can start to shape the breath using a count. Very simple. So as you settle on an exhale, let's take an inhale for a count of 3. 2, 3. Exhale for a longer duration. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3. Exhale. 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 2, 3. Inhale. 2, 3. Exhale. 2, 3. Let your hands rest on your knees. Let your breath start to find its own rhythm. Notice if there's any change at all. When we lengthen the exhale, we encourage the body to calm down. So this is a really nice, simple way to just start to slow everything. And if you already feel ready, like you might want to go to sleep right now, then cool. At any point, you can just turn off this video and just go to bed. But I have several different things I can show you if you want to try them, to watch till the end of it. But for now, let's start to slowly get moving. So if you take your right hand onto the bed beside you, reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. So it's left hip bone grounding down as the left fingers reach up to the skin on the side of your waist to lengthen. Take a big breath. Exhale. Inhale, get tall. And as you exhale, let's start to lean over towards the right. Pull the shoulder back just a little bit. And then you think about breathing deeply into the side ribs there. Exhale. So one more time, breathe in. Then exhale, take the hand down, and you can go ahead and take it behind you straight away. It's quite nice to grab onto the headboard, but you don't have to do that. It's just some extra leverage. Then you take the right hand to your left knee, and you use those two hands to lengthen up through the spine, get long. As you exhale, then start to twist gently around. We soften the upper back, maybe release some tension from the shoulders from the day. And again, fill this lung with breath so much. Exhale there. As you inhale, come back to center. Now we take the right hand up, left hand is down beside you. Reach up as you inhale. Exhale again. Again, inhale, get long. And exhale, start to lean over. Again, if you pull the shoulder back, then you're opening up the lungs even more. Exhale. As you inhale, you come back up. Take your right hand behind you, maybe hold on to your headboard if you like, left hand to right knee, get tall, and then start to twist. So we're unraveling some of the tension from the day. I just really like to open the lungs up so you can breathe freely as you're sleeping. Inhale, come back to center. Now from here, with your cross-leggeds, you can start to lean forward as you stretch out the back of the hips. Now what's nice here, because we're not doing sport in this yoga, we're really trying to calm everything down, restore our nerves. So you use as many props and cushions as you like. You can drape yourself over it. And then then let the shoulders soften. Let the forehead release. And again, you can think about sending the breath to the back of the ribs, maybe down to the back of your hips here. You can stay for as long as you like. Get cozy. Enjoy the bed. Okay, so next thing you're going to walk your hands back up. And from here, we can start to open up the hips a little bit more. I really like to do this next one before I go to bed, to open up the hips. So pigeon in a bed is quite nice because it's so squishy. So there's less pressure on your hips from the floor. So you take your, for example, left knee forward. And so we're not trying to get it, parallel to the front. You keep it in as close as you need. And use the back leg to lengthen that hip back the way. Now here you can either stay up high. I quite like to do that. Even with the squishy bed pressed down the outer ankle, you can stay high, continue to fill the lungs up with breath. If you like, you can come forward onto the elbows. Again, just slowing down the breath, and particularly the exhale. If you like, you can stay here. Another quite nice thing to do is to find a twist. So here my left leg is in front. I'm going to take my right elbow towards it and then make a little cup with my right hand. Left hand comes into that. And then I use that to twist around with the upper body. Opening up the thoracic spine. Releasing tension there. Take another breath. Exhale. Good. So inhale, come back. Bring that back leg in. And between sides, I like to give my legs a little windscreen right. That's good. Okay, then we take the right leg, or the opposite leg, whatever one it is for you, and take that back behind you. And just like let go of some of the tension, particularly if you've been sitting all day long. Your head's probably holding on to lots of stuff. So fill the lungs up with breath. If you like, stay here or come forward. And slow down the breath. So let's take a big breath in. Exhale through the nose. Roll. If you like, you can find a twist. So my left elbow is going toward the right knee. The cup with the left hand and then the right hand pressing into it. And rotate round. And use the twist as an opportunity to open up the lungs even at the back. So breathe into the back of the shoulder blades. Okay, come back to center. And again, bring that back leg in. And squeeze away through those hips. Lovely. Cool, so from here, let's come into classical restorative before bed posture. Legs up the wall. And so here, super good if your bed is against a wall. If not, then you can arrange yourself as you like, maybe onto the floor, whatever. So you take it's a bit of the most complicated part is getting into it. So you come and sit close to the edge of the bed or the wall. And then from there, you take your legs up into the sky. So you can put your cushion behind your head if you like here. And just let the arms flop. And it's so nice, this, because the bed is nice and soft and cozy. So what I sometimes do is I chill in this posture and maybe read a book for a while. So because you're releasing, it's basically a very simple inversion. So it's calming for the brain. So blood flowing in this direction. And also you're relieving tension from your feet. You're so busy from running around all day, being awesome. So just let go. And again, breathe in. If you like, you can also take your hands to your chest and your belly. Finding your breath again. Getting cozy, not only in your bed, but also on the inside of your skin. You can stay here for ages, basically, as long as you like. I'm going to show you just one or two more things. So for now, you can take those legs down, maybe get knees a squeeze into the chest, that's really nice. And roll over to the side. I'm going to take all these cushions. Bedtime yoga is basically a soft and squishy cushion. That's how you like it. So, for going to bed, forward folds are really nice to calm and ground. First thing in the morning, opening up the front of the body is very energizing, but now if we want to sleep, we're going to fold. And we're going to make it nice and easy and cozy and lovely by taking plenty of cushions right here between the belly and the thighs. So now you can see my feet are kind of wide to get the cushions between. And what I quite like to do is take the hands to the soles of the feet, like palms and the soles of the feet to touch. But you don't have to do that. You can keep your hands on your ankles, or you can just hold on to a cushion there. And then you let the shoulders soften, let the head soften. And here, we're not aiming to strain or reach in any way. Everything is completely soft. So all you're doing is deepening the breath. Letting the hips soften. Letting the neck soften. Letting the shoulders soften. Seeing if you can lengthen the exhale. So the more you slow down the breath, the more you slow down the flow of your thoughts. You start to relish the coziness of your cushions, of your bed, coziness of your own body. And there's nowhere to go, so slow everything. Easily just fall asleep myself there. And maybe if you're ready for bed already, you can just turn this off. But otherwise, if you'd like, I have one more breath practice to show, which is super good for calming your nerves in general, and in particular for sleep, although you can do it really anytime. So again, find a comfortable seat that works for you, just anything that feels nice. And so we're going to breathe in through the nose, and as we exhale, we're going to hum. The name of this breath is Brahmari, which means the bee. As you can see, the sound of the bee. So the vibrations are really nourishing for your nerves and soothing for the body. But also, there's loads of other stuff going on, like nitric oxide is being excreted by the body, which is very calming for, it reduces inflammation, it soothes your vagus nerve, lots of good stuff. But in general, it's just like super calming to hum and vibrate and create sound inside your own body. So as we do this, see if you can bring your attention inwards so you can feel the humming and the vibrating and the buzzing on the inside of your own brain. So let's again take an inhale. Exhale by humming. As you can see, when you hum to exhale, it really lengthens the out breath, which is just what we want for calming the nervous system. Also, when you're asleep, in fact, the rhythm of the breath is the exhale is twice as long as the inhale. So if we can aim to create that rhythm in the breath while we're still awake, kind of slowly easing yourself into the sleeping mode. So let's do it one more time like that. Take a big breath in. And exhale as you hum. So if you like, you can do that again, or you can do an extra hand position with it, where you use your thumbs to close off the little tragus flap of your ear, and then you take your index fingers to your eyelids, softly, gently resting. The middle finger is going to rest on the bony part of your nose there. Let the ring fingers are just underneath the nose. We're not closing the nose because it's still breathing. And then the pinky fingers are just underneath the lips there. And so we use this to kind of bring the attention in even more, what we call in the pratyahara, inward focus. So take your fingers to rest on the face then, close off the ears, take a big breath in. Let's do one more time, so breathe in, and then we hum. So again, let your hands rest. Just notice any difference you can feel. And so from here, we're just ready to lie down and get the covers if you like. I'm just going to show you the last leg position. I quite like to take so that the feet are together, the soles of the feet. And then I love to use an eye pillow. You can put some lavender on it so it smells really nice. So you place that on your eyes, nice and weighty. And then again, hand on chest and belly. So we find the breath. And let the knees be heavy, let the shoulders be heavy. Just let the body sink into the bed. And let go of all the tension. Hopefully there's none left. Let your attention rest on your breath. And now we're not even trying to change the breath at all. Just riding the waves of the inhale and exhale until sleep comes. Very much practicing with you. Have sweet dreams.